Hey YouTube, how's it going? Matt back with another pickups video. And this is the pickups from this past weekend's Friday and Saturday. And I also got a package in the mail today. It was a trade package from a fellow YouTuber, so I'll get to that in a minute. But first I'll go over this past Friday and Saturday. I went yard selling in my town again. And usually, or not usually, but I like to go down to this very large suburb about 45 minutes south of here, and they usually have, 100, 150 sales in that area each week. But now things are starting to die down, and there really isn't that many sales going on in that area, and I don't think it's worth going down there just for that. So I've just been going to my town the past couple of weeks, and I haven't found anything really great or anything, but I got some decent stuff, I guess. So I'll start out with stuff I found on Friday. Didn't really find much on Friday, but I guess I'll go over what I did find. First thing I got was a GBA SP case thing, and there's some games in there. But first, I asked for Nintendo games, and she's like, oh yeah, I got a whole bunch of Nintendo games. And she brings out this, which there is like 8 in here, so that was a pretty big disappointment. I was expecting, NES games, but I paid $1 for the following games, I guess, and it's pretty much all crap, so I guess whatever. I got Backyard Sports Basketball, maybe? I'm not sure. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Dogs. Nickelodeon... Wait. Nicktoons Unite. Polly Pocket. Surfers Splash... Super Splash Island. Sounds like a winner right there. Another one, Disney Princess. Let's Ride Dreamer. And Over the Hedge, Hammy Goes Nuts. So, got 8 games and some manuals and whatnot for some of the games. I got Polly Pocket, Nicktoons Unite, Backyard Sports, Dogs, and finally Disney Princess. Originally she wanted $5. I just wasn't having a good day, so I offered her $1, and she's like, sure, I'll take it. So for $1, I guess it wasn't a terrible deal, or not. All those are up for trade. The games and manuals, they're up for trade if anybody's interested in them. I thought for $1, I couldn't leave it behind, really. So that was the first thing I picked up that day. Second thing, I made a really quick stop to one of my local thrift stores, and there's a Salvation Army, and then there's also another thrift store that's connected to the local food bank. Like, all the proceeds go to the food bank. So, I mean, that's pretty cool there. And they have really, really cheap prices on everything. And during a lot of the summer, all their stuff is half off, which prices are already cheap. Like, regularly, the prices are like $1 for a DVD case thing. CDs are 50 cents. You can get records there for 10 cents. And then during the summer, it's all half off. So, DVDs for 50 cents. So on and so on. I picked up 2 PC games, both some of my favorite games, actually. First is Fallout 3, which I would prefer to have the Game of the Year edition, just because I like having all of the content there and playing through the entire experience, but that will do for now. And that's a fantastic game, by the way. Yeah, just a fantastic game. And then also the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, which it's not my favorite Elder Scrolls game. I like Morrowind the best, then Skyrim, then Oblivion is my third choice. I haven't played Arena or Daggerfall, so I haven't put that into scale, I guess. So those are 50 cents a piece. I wasn't going to pass that up, 50 cents a piece for those things. Definitely a decent deal, I guess. And then the last thing I found was at a yard sale, and it's not video game related or anything, but I really wanted one of these for quite some time, so I was glad to pick one up. And it is a record player, which is really cool. Actually, my parents had owned 2 of them, but both were non-working. We couldn't get them to work. This one does, in fact, work fine, and I'm really glad about it. I'm really excited to get some albums and stuff like that. I don't think I'll start collecting vinyl and stuff. I know some people do that. It's a pretty collectible kind of hobby kind of thing. But I think I'm just gonna play around with it, get a couple albums that I enjoy listening to. And that was it for Friday. Well, we got the record player for $2, by the way. So that was a pretty good deal. And like I said, that was it for Friday. It was pretty disappointing. I went to a sale and asked for video games, and they said they had a Nintendo, which I was kind of bummed that I missed out on. But I mean, you still, it wasn't, I guess it wasn't a terrible day because my town's kind of small, so. Anyway, I got that on Friday, and then on Saturday there was only, one more, it was like a community kind of sale. There was only 8 homes or so, but it was still kind of cool to go to. I ended up picking one thing up there. And I think I left my phone number at 4 of the places, and I only got stuff at one sale. So hopefully some people will give me a call back. I highly doubt it. I don't think anybody's ever given me a call back, but still, I was happy with what I got, I guess. So what I did get was a PS2, and it is the fat version. It came with one official memory card, and then also one of these Pelican memory cards. It does work. It came with both cords, power and AV, and there's a official PS2 controller. And then there's also 2 of these Mad Catz controllers, so that, and there's also 4 games as well. Nothing special at all, but whatever. The Sims, complete. WTA Tour Tennis, complete. Salt Lake 2002, complete. And finally, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, which is also complete. I've actually played this one for a little bit, and I'm not keeping it because it is not a PS2 exclusive, and that's what I'm collecting. But and it was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed. You got this Tasmanian Tiger, obviously, and you got boomerangs and stuff, and you could have multiple ones, and you could like get your boomerang upgrades, like the fire boomerang and stuff. So that was actually, it was quite enjoyable. The platforming itself and controls, it was okay. Could be a lot better, but it was still decent. So for that small PS2 bundle, I paid $15. Originally, he wanted $20, which there was no way I was going to pay that much. Just because, you know, that's about how much I can get for the system itself, $20. So I wasn't going to pay that much, but I got him down to 15. I actually, first I said, would you do 10? He counter-offered with 15, so it was a decent deal. Nothing amazing, but it was still decent, I guess. And I always try to tell myself, even if the deal isn't, you know, the greatest, you still gotta capitalize on it. I mean, you're not always going to find stadium events for $1, so, I mean, sometimes you gotta pay a little bit more than you would like to, even though it's still a good deal, so that's something I try to tell myself every so often. So, the last thing I have to show you is actually a package from a fellow YouTuber, a trade package, and it is from a friend that I've gotten to know on YouTube, and his channel name is Duvall the Gamer, I believe. I don't know, he changed it once, so I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's Duvall the Gamer. And I enjoy watching his videos. He puts out some pretty cool stuff. He's just getting started, like he's been on YouTube for like 3 or 4 months now. And I enjoy watching his videos. Definitely go check him out if you haven't. And yeah, so I'll show you what he traded me. Just a couple games here. First I'll show you the extra. Actually, before I do that, he included a note, which was very nice. It says, "Hey Matt, I hope you have fun with these games. I threw in a couple extras in there for you to enjoy." And then he signed his name. So I'll show you the extras first. A couple of PS2 games, which is always really cool. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. I actually haven't played any of these Dragon Ball Z games. I haven't really gotten into that kind of thing. Like, the only anime that I have really watched is Avatar, The Last Airbender, and then I guess like Pokemon, which I have watched for a while, but I haven't ever watched any Dragon Ball Z, never played in any of the games, so I'll figure out my shot. And then also a pretty cool game here is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. These Harry Potter games are actually pretty decent. That wasn't my favorite one, but some of the earlier ones were pretty cool. Alright, and now to the games that we originally agreed on. The first is a PS2 game, Bully. And very, very happy to have this. It's a game by Rockstar, and it's almost like a Grand Theft Auto, but you're like a teenager at this like private boarding school thing. So it's just really cool. I think you can like choose to help the bullied kids, or you can be the bully. So very cool there. Like I said, it's kind of like Grand Theft Auto, but at a private school or whatnot. So I'm very, very excited to try this one out. This did get really good reviews, so can't wait to play it. And then a couple of GameCube games, both which I'm very excited to have. The first being Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I don't really know much about this game at all, other than this game that I wanted to have in my collection and eventually play. I believe it's some sort of RPG, like Final Fantasy, obviously, but I know this is quite a bit different than like the main series, like 7, 8, 9, whatnot. I don't know really what changed. I just know some people weren't the biggest fan of this game. But, you know, I'll give it a shot. I'll see how it is. It looks very interesting. And then the last game that I got, what I'm very excited to have, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to pop it in right after this video is done, is Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem, or Requiem. I'm not sure how you would say that. And super excited to have. This was a game on my most wanted list, and I finally get to cross it out. It just looks really cool. I was watching some Let's Plays of this, and it really looks like it will mess with my mind pretty much. Like, there was this one part where in the Let's Play where it told you that the controller had been unplugged, but it was just a game telling you that. So I just cannot wait to play this game. It looks freaking awesome. And it is in a little bit of rough condition and all, but that's perfectly fine. Duvall let me know of this before he actually traded it to me, so that was very cool. You can definitely go check out his channel. I'll try to leave the link in the description below. And he should have a video posting what I traded to him. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Not really too much this week. I'm still working on a Craigslist deal. A pretty exciting one. So hopefully I should have a video about that up pretty soon as well. Alright guys, that's about it for now. Thank you so very much for watching. Please like, comment down below, and press that subscribe button. And again, tell me what you got this weekend. I always love hearing what other people have picked up at yard sales, thrift stores, whatever. I love having conversations with people on YouTube about video games and collecting. It's so much fun. So thank you again, and see you later.